There are many legends when it comes to video games. For example, they say that Atari buried their surplus ET cartridges in a landfill somewhere out west. Which is true, by the way. They made a whole documentary about it. Check it out, it's on Netflix. Anyways, it makes one wonder what other kind of cursed games could be buried. For all we know, there could be one buried in our own backyard.
Okay, look, I know I did this last time, but this time it's different. Because this time, there's a brick wall.
Oh.
Check what I found! I think everyone enjoys playing some rounds of Tetris from time to time, and at this point, there are like a million ways to play this classic game. Tetris Plus is one of those versions that came out for the PS1, Sega Saturn, the Game Boy, and arcades. And to those who have never heard of this game, might be wondering why I'm seriously going to be talking about a Tetris game. Well, we'll get to that soon enough. So Tetris Plus has a couple of modes. The first is seriously just plain old Tetris. If you don't know how Tetris works, you basically have to create complete lines of blocks from the multiple shapes you are randomly given in order to rack up points. Now with that out of the way, the actual meat of Tetris Plus, Puzzle Mode. You may have noticed an old explorer and his anime assistant in the menu. Well, in Puzzle Mode, your goal is not to stay alive for as long as possible, but rather it's to clear a path for the old professor to get to the bottom of the stage. Sounds easy enough, but the catch is that he will also climb any block placed in front of him. Some puzzles require him to climb over obstacles, but most of the time his climbing leads to death. As you may have noticed, there are spikes slowly descending from the top of the stage, and the professor has a knack for sticking his head into said spikes. Honestly, it can get a bit frustrating, but it's still super satisfying when he does reach the bottom. The only real problem with the puzzle mode is the fact that the blocks you are given are completely random, so it may not be your fault entirely that you died. If nothing else, it doesn't allow you to change your strategies in upcoming replays. Then again, sometimes the new blocks make the solution easier than the ones you got before. I'm not sure if I'd count this as a real negative or just part of the game. There is technically a story attached to this mode, but it's just added on fluff showing why and how the professor and his assistant are getting into these stages. Also, as you most likely noticed, there is two-player action in this game. Both modes allow for a second player to join in on the action. Of course, the two players play independently from one another. If you are interested in some two-player battles, then look no further than Versus Mode. It's similar to Dr. Mario's Versus Mode, except instead of little pieces falling from above, it's additional lines from below blocking your path. Lastly, there is an Edit Mode. In Edit Mode, you can create stages of your own. Normally, I'm not the biggest fan of these kinds of modes, but I ended up having quite a bit of fun trying it out. Of course, there's no guarantee that your stages are even beatable. And that sums up Tetris Plus. Apparently, this game did not receive great reviews on its release, but I genuinely had a lot of fun with this title. You'd think the puzzle mode would be too frustrating or cheap to be engaging, but honestly, I prefer it over regular Tetris. Looking at it though, I could imagine having a rough time selling this game's premise to people.
Oh man, Tetris is super boring these days. If only something cool would happen. It's Super Professor Tetris Guy person! Wow!
Discover lost ruins and help the professor reach the treasure down below. But watch where you place your blocks, or else...
Oh wait!
Oh no.
No, no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Tetris Plus. It's life-changing.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching my latest video. I know it's been a very long time for such a short video to come up, but I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. Special thanks to my sister and my dad who helped me out with filming and obviously acting in the little sketch at the end. While you're here, if you have time, you can check out one of my other videos, and if you're also curious, you can check out what project I was working on instead of working on these kind of videos last year. That's there for you to check out. without further ado, I like to say I'm going to be making more videos, and I do have a bunch that are in different stages of development right now. I'll just try to get them out as fast as I can, as well as I can. So yeah, without further ado, enjoy the bloopers, because Lord knows there were a lot of bloopers. Anyways, until next time. Okay, that's not what I was expecting to happen. Because I want to try having it where it's like I look like I'm falling a great distance. Like. Send it on.
You're stunt doubles. Too bad you don't have a little straw hat and you can just attach it to one of the dogs.
Go.
Okay, that works. I got your face. Didn't she? Didn't she?
Alright, and I can guess. It's always good to have more than one take.
Okay.
Be like, no, wait! And then he dies. Wait, was I smiling?
Oh, you're just happy that the little man's dying.
Alright, one more try.
Oh, gosh.